Hey there mateys, this is Discovery Scouts, a Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. And today, the working with ladies, today is the last day. You know, she was only in about 61 to 2-3 and 64 days off, you know. And she wanted me to know about the mess to do something. You know, she's almost getting over about September 1st to November 3rd. She was asking to do as long as to do something else. You know, she was asking for something, so I just bought it for the Cubs hat and Chicago Bears on my bag, and my Diet for Mountain Dew Code Red is on there in my bag too. You know, I ready to go back home. You know, I am supposed to be something. You know, for the bad person, you know, for the good person, so long to be about democratics. As long as you worried about working each other for the visitor for Spirit Halloween. 63 days is almost about over for 64 days. It's supposed to be about 65 days. You only think about reapply to founding for the job. You're invited to interested about taking the 2 months. They were supposed to something about taking about the job applications to turn out about consideration. And the same friends at the Titanic thing, all they do is just notice about the love in this stuff. I know those ladies that have working in the business are so busy, so there are a lot of business under there behind the building. This is footage of stuff for Halloween. It's almost over to about 2016. For almost about 1 more month until the end of the 2016. You know, we could come back. We could come back and visit it. You know, 2016 per year. You know, 2015, 2014, 2013, 2012, 2011, 2010, 2009, 2008, 2007. 2006, 2005, 2004, 2003, 2002 to come back for the kid, 2001 to 2000. You know, we can also be visited. You can visit you guys about Earth in the 365 days, 65 to 360 days per year, say days for the year. So we can invite it to come back. You can invite it to come back to visit it. And generated about we proposal about 65 to 2016 for the best of the world of 2016, from 2015, 2014, 2013, 2012, 2011, and 2010. All you do is just along the easier, you know. It's a lot of good appropriate stuff. So I gotta finish up the documented tweet to the Curse of the Black Pearl from yesterday for the last night. So I did this about 33 minutes and 35 seconds. So I rested it about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. When the movie Madness coming up about second movie documentary is Dead Man's Chest. So we can do that, and most will have a movie madness for a series of a day. You know, you seen sometimes you can have for watching those Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, this marathon movies series, and half of the buying the books and all the stuffs, all the toys, Legos, and Mega Blocks. You know, play sets, and the pirate ships. The crews, a lot of Krakens, cursed pirates, and sea monsters, mermaids, Triton and Poseidon, you know, ghost pirates, and Captain Salazar, the new pirate, Queen Anne's Revenge, the Black Pearl, Flying Dutchman, Empress, and HMS Dauntless, Endeavour, and Providence, and surprise. I have a good surprise for you guys. You seem somehow the what is doing here, whatever's going on there. It's some of you will have it important for you guys, I just wanted for you guys, as long as to say everything. Well, we can do that all the time. A lot of the moments you never forget. And she was incinerated, and they were incinerated to say. I have no idea. Just be coming up for almost over about 45 minutes. To be in about Damnations, my cherry ever from Percy Jackson, Sea of Monster, sometimes Halloween, Texas Chainsaw 3D, and Burying the X, and American Horror Story Hotel, and American Horror Story Hotel came in about last month. Rowanke. Lady Gaga has to be recurring for the special guest stars. Matt Boomer and Finn Wittrock. Alessandra Daddario, as known as about Sacha. She's just very active from San Andreas, from the Choice. When we first met, we always lived in the castle. Baywatch, and can't remember that long story. The Halls Pass, White Collar, We Were Always Sunny in Philadelphia, True Detective first season, 1 to 4 episodes, The Lombard Dark through Who Goes There, and as long as you could about the White Collar, the first of the second season is the pilot of the first one through the 4G Bonds. When they play asked about the long stories, play asked about Matt Boomer as Neil Caffrey. Last 2 years, and they do this about 5 years last. Neil has about gunshotting the referral for the last day for the 6th season. Another bad guy's gunshot with his body. His body, he was consideration and confrontation from Peter. He's his best friend, and he just literally seen Willie Garson and Tim TK, Matt's best friend, and he would take about 10 minutes to be precise. He was a proposal. You're doing something very good of it. He's doing a great job for the last 2 years, about last 6 years past for 2009 to 2014. He has really the best evidence and references forever. He write a web description down, and so I have the Matt Boomer subscribers, and Tim DK's, Willie Garson's, and some do we have literally just same Alessandra Daddario has Alice Lee for Instagram, Facebook, Google, Vine, Twitch live gaming channels, and gaming channels sometimes. The gaming channels. And suppose those are something someone else that you do, something you do, and just as long as you can. I haven't seen about what was gonna happening for now. For the 6th season, for first appearance for 2016 for September through November, Matt Boomer, Finn Wittrock, Lady Gaga, and Alessandra Daddario, and they have the issues. They have a wonderful Catherine McGay, some showing issues. Wes Bentley has about a lot of 7 seasons, a good idea. She has wonderful idea for his about long stories. For the 5th seasons, they have the most idea. They have some proposal to do. So I have a very emotional way. I have an emotions to watch those flickers, and she gets revenge, and she gets literally to see, but and it's about December 2015. So I have a definitely sometimes to happen there. sometimes, you know, as you look lose it definitely about the Flickr description. You know, they're deciding to see it about a lot of the ice queens for the Austin Film Festivals for the last 3 weeks. I wanted a few moments for never forget. You know, some generation would be about some of the Comic-Con for the 31st from Bake to Brooklyn. So one of them about coming out for next 2 weeks after the Thanksgiving. So Bake to Brooklyn, The Legend of Tarzan. You know, Star Trek Beyond came out today. The movie was having fun, and he was just saying, as he knows about having fun today. You know, I know that it has a special today. She was doing a great job. Some of you have to see it about some of the long stories. You know what you messed to before? So I don't have any about inappropriate porn videos. So True Detective has she's seen things about was it about fairy sex. She's naked. He was a very crush on him for Woody Harrelson plays Buddy Hart and his wife, his family. Lisa Stratton, and he has about mention her family. As she starts to kiss, she gets married on his fake. He has his handcuff. He was about very pranky, a little bit sometimes, side by side. And she seems Alex and Woody, and she was bottomless. He was sitting in the couch. He was what's going on. He was talks about the criminals and investigated the burglar suspect. They're saying they killed a lot of women. The Titanic thing. She was everything would be very fantastically, and he considering what happens there. So he headed to the straight way for his locker room from yesterday, and Martin came from Alicia's apartment. Was called and certainly attacked by Marty, and he was considering counseling. He was to be doing that all the time. You know, I was thinking about Cub. I'm thinking about Chicago Bears. I think about Cubs. So every time we see sometimes what's gonna happen, it's a chance for you guys. You know, right now. For one thing to do is very emotional ways. So their job listing, my job should be about we assist him to be his about video stuffs. My job co-assist this could be about convinces to be about considerations. That knows about the Walmart thing from last month. Last 4 months, from May through September 2016, from October 2013. You know, missing Canella, she's 30. She almost gets about 31 next year. I'm gonna call back with what's going on there. You know, see sometimes you'll see somehow the weather's gonna go into. You know, I just wanted to say hello. I just want to tell me St. Canella say hello there. So tell you guys. So mateys. So subscribers on Emma Ridge High Schools and Virginia Junior High, and Washington State University Go Cougars. You know, Allison and Didario subscribers, and Didario Alexin. He's my new friend. She's my new friend for the fan size. According to history, year active filmography, movie production, year active, and series productions, and wonderful problems, interviews, and my silliness. Boom. So I'm gonna keep walking right now. So don't forget to subscribe to more content to www.com.org, Pirates of the Caribbean Film Series Doccas. So tell your friends in the fan size. According to the call, Manjugger Nuggets, Babe Butter, Jordy Stahlbugger, Kate behind the camera, Bridget West, Manicore, Jill Reddy, Psycho Dad, Larry Shalows, Joe Bump, Psycho Uncle, Psycho Uncle 2, Psycho Uncle 3, Psycho Mom, and Melissa, Psycho Aunt 1, Psycho Aunt 2, and Ball Squad, Creed, Ragging Dad, Crazy Boyfriend, Derek Diesel Daily, Space Jam Scarters, Life of Moko, Cuban Guide, The Cube Pig Ain't Life, Nuts Boo, Life of Boog, The Boo Show, and Roman Edwards Wings, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, Friends, Situation Launch, Gaming Channels, Juggy Stores, Cock Stores, and Tomalel, and Play Stores and Hangouts. So don't forget for taking pictures of the captures. So don't forget. So keep it rich, middies. So I'm gonna watch those about pirate series, prank series reaction, and just today, and just tomorrow, tomorrow Thursday and Friday, and we'll be about vlogs, announcements, speech and reviews. So don't forget, guys. So keep it rich, middies. So don't forget. So I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So don't forget to watch those Pirates of Prank series reactions. Keep it rich, mateys.